Our teenage years. That's what I'm here for. Okay, so I'm gonna start. I just mentioned I already did my morning face wash and some of my serums and sunscreen. Sunscreen's the most important. I use Elta. It's a 41 and it has a little bit of tint in it. So I put that on, and that usually I let dry for 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm going to start with my primer, my VFX Pro Camera Ready Primer. We sell two different primers. One is in a silver tube and one is in the purple tube. The purple tube has a cream consistency. The silver one a silicone consistency. I have more dry skin, so I just use the cream, and I like the way it smells and I like the way it works. I haven't even tried the silver, so I don't even know. I'm sure it's amazing too. I've seen several Farmasi girls use it as well. And this primer, I've said this before, basically is just going to be used for filling in any of your pores and your fine lines. It's kind of like a glue that helps makeup stay on longer. I really don't think you should put any makeup on without first putting a primer on your face. Not if you want it to stay on a while. So, how'd everybody's kids do going back to school? Did they love it? Are they excited? Did they hate it? Did moms hate it? Lovely. Wasn't too bad for us, except that I did a lot of driving because one kid went at 8 in the morning and another at 9:30. And then the 9:30 had to be picked up at 1:30, and the 8 o'clock had to be picked up at 3 o'clock. So it was a lot of driving around. Actually, I just sat there, but I felt like I wasted a lot of time. Okay, so there's my primer. And then oh no, what have I done? So I'm in my child's bathroom, and I did not bring my sponge in here to put on my... So I'm going to use this dense makeup brush to put on my foundation this morning because my sponge is in the other room and I'd hate to leave y'all to go grab it. Although I really do like using the sponge better. But for today, for these purposes, in a bind, we'll just do this. Y'all love the way I put my little... And it's also not as bright in here, so I'm really missing my... It's funny how you get used to getting ready in certain places. I used to get ready in the car. That's probably a really bad no-no. But it's the truth. And you just smooth this foundation. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the VFX Pro Camera Ready Foundation. Full coverage. Goes on really smooth. And it gives you a great coverage, but it's very lightweight, so it doesn't feel like you have a bunch of cakey makeup on. I would absolutely love to tell you guys about Farmasi and get you started with it. So if any of you guys are interested, just direct message me. I can send you my link. I'll also put my link at the end of this live so that you can go and look on Farmasi. The products are super, super affordable. Like, so this foundation is like $24.90 for the foundation. Super good foundation. I've purchased lots of different foundations. Sometimes you feel like the more you spend, the better it's going to be. So initially when I started this, I was a little apprehensive, but I actually really, really love it. And like the primer is only $13.90. I've used Tula primer. I've used MAC primer. I really like this product, obviously, or I wouldn't be making this tutorial for you. Okay. So there's my foundation. And then I'm going to go in with the Say Hi When You're Hopping On. I'm going to go in with the 03 Farmasi Full Coverage Concealer. This is a light ivory. And I'm going to use this for these circles under here. So Spectrum showed up last night. They were supposed to come between 5 and 6 and called me. A guy called me. I don't know if he was trying to make me feel bad for him. I kind of did. Said he was in Smithville, Virginia, and that he was going to have to come. So he showed up at 7:30 and left at 9:30. Hope that's not an indication of how amazing Spectrum's going to be, but... And then, so I use it mostly for highlighting, but the concealer can be used to cover blemishes, dark circles. This is a matte concealer, so it doesn't settle into your fine lines. Also, the primer is obviously going to help keep and prevent that from happening. But it is a matte coverage concealer. And so then it just kind of gives our palette a little bit of highlight here, so that then when we go to put our powder and our eyeshadow on, we have a nice, clean, fresh, highlighted palette to work with. Hey Shiloh, how are you? I miss seeing you at church. We moved to Edenton and Shiloh went back to Elizabeth City to help out there at our Fountain of Life Church in Elizabeth City, so that's why I miss seeing her. She still goes to church, she just is at our other campus. Okay, so there's the concealer. All right, and then I'm gonna take my face sculpting palette. And this palette has 3 shades in it. It has a light shade, then what I would consider 2 dark contours. So I'm actually gonna use this light right here to highlight the areas that I just highlighted with my concealer. So I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna use my 2-in-1 brush and just kind of go over this just to kind of set it. I was, as we all do, spending some time on TikTok, and I was watching this girl and she was talking about the difference between setting our foundation and baking our foundation. So setting is kind of what I'm doing with the brush, just brushing it on. Baking is when you take your sponge and like you would wet it with your finishing spray and then put it in the powder and like pat it into your face. Maybe I'll do that. But I'm waiting on my powder, my other powder to come in, so not today. But I'm gonna try it. I mean, it already stays on really well. I've also considered this. I know, have you guys ever seen people that shave their face? I'm sure maybe some of you do that. I don't have a lot of hair on my face. My girls do. They have more, it's blonde, but they have a lot of little facial hair here. Is that a thing? Like, does it really not grow back, or would they grow back a beard? Somebody tell me. I need to know that you use it and that it's worked and you've used it for years and you don't now have a beard on your face. If you do have a beard, you don't have to say anything. But I'm just wondering about that. Okay, so there's my powder, and then I'm gonna go in, sorry for the questions. I'm gonna go in with the contour, and today I'm gonna use the Farmasi Makeup Contour Stick. And if you contour, they kind of suggest like contouring in a 3 shape. So obviously that's gonna help to like chisel out your chin to make it look a little bit thinner. They say if you can go underneath your lip here, that helps your lip to look plumper. And then right in here to help your jawline to look stronger, right? And then also here, it's a lot of work, but it's quick. I know I'm probably not quick because I'm talking, because how many people talk when they put on their makeup? Typically, nobody. They just put their makeup on, or they sing in the car like we like to do, but anyhow. So then I'm just taking that same brush, because once again, my sponge is in the other bathroom, and just kind of, let's be instant in, season out, right? So just kind of blend that in just to give you a little bit of color. Again, super affordable. I don't know if I wrote down the prices on the contour, but again, I will direct message me and I will gladly tell you all about it. Send you links of what I used today and color match you. I can color match you just with a picture of yourself. So it's really easy. You don't have to leave your home. And you can order it all online, or I can order it online for you. So that's nice too. You don't have to even go anywhere and get you some new makeup. Try something new and fun. Okay, so there's my contour. Good morning, Karen. I'm hoping that the what you guys are seeing is much clearer than it has been in the past. I had to move to a central location, which I probably could have just done with CenturyLink, but anyhow. I think we're going to try to move our extender, and hopefully that'll help us. So, okay, so there we go. So I've got my face on, my contour on, and now I'm going to use my blush, and this is the Terracotta blush powder, and I'm just going to put a little bit of blush right in here. This, all of our products, eyeshadows, blushes, highlighters, super pigmented. So by that it just means you don't, a little bit goes a long way, so you don't need a lot. I know that getting started with all new makeup sometimes can be kind of expensive, but I was saying, this is great, Gracie. I'm so glad. I need it to be clear. I'm not sure about the dark background and all of that, but we're just going to keep working on it. This is a pretty, you see how big this is? This is a blush that I use. I'm certain this blush is going to last me a very long time. Let's see if I can, this is, so, is this number? No, this is the Terracotta. This one is a little bit more expensive. Obviously, it's bigger. But, again, I'd love to send you the link so you can look and check things out. Okay, so now I have blush, and then I'm going to go right above, right in here, with a little bit of highlighter. And this is new. This just came out in August. It's a Peach Bite face palette. And this one has the peach blush, and then a highlighter and a contour. So if you purchase just this, you would have the contour that I just used, a blush if you like peach, and then the highlighter that I'm getting ready to use. Farmasi also offers a palette just like this one that has more of a pink like I just used, and then the highlighter and then the contour. So you could purchase this palette for, I think it's like $21, and then you would have all three items that would cover your face. Obviously, you'd still need to do the foundation and concealer, but if you just want to get started and try it out, highly recommended. Again, just you can just say hey when you're hopping on. Direct message me. I would love to help get you started. And there's a little bit of highlight there. And then also, you saw me, I put the contour right here and here. That's to help kind of slim down your nose. And then if you want to highlight right down the middle of your nose, again, that helps to make us look skinnier. Who doesn't want to look skinnier? And then right here. And then I do a little bit up here too. I'll also use the same highlighter up in my brow bone as well after I get my eyeshadow on. Okay, so there's the face before my eyeshadow. Now this, I'm gonna put my eyebrows on, and I do not yet have the Farmasi eyebrow pomade. I just purchased it and I'm waiting for it to come in. So I'm using my trusty dusty Revlon. I've not been doing my eyebrows for very long. I actually just stopped letting her wax them because I felt like they were getting too thin, and I was worried. Some of you probably have thinner eyebrows. And anyhow, so I just use this pencil, and I'm gonna start trying the pomade and see. Does anybody else use? What do you use on your? Do you use a mascara? Do you use a pomade? I think that I just use this because it's safe, and I don't think I can mess up as bad because it's just like a powder. I'm a little more nervous with the liquids and the eyebrow mascaras because, that might be, but I'm gonna try it. So see the difference. This just kind of like gives your face an outline, so really should be done. It looks pretty good, but we're gonna have to try the pomade maybe next week. So I used to, years ago, about 20 years ago, I used to sell another makeup, and I used to go house to house and sell it, and that was fun. It was fun while it lasted, but I didn't have kids, so I could go and do and go anywhere and be anywhere, and it's not quite the same now with 3 young kids at home. So this is actually really fun to me, and you guys also, if you want to, if you think it's something you would enjoy doing, let me know, because you can get signed up and get all the products for 50% off. Super, super affordable to get signed up. It's $20 to get signed up with Farmasi to get started, and then all the products are half price. So that's also an option if you think you might be interested in starting something new, something from home, or just something extra even. Good morning, Chrissy. I think Chrissy said she uses this makeup. I've had several people that have signed up and started using it and really like it and really have really enjoyed. Gracie is using it now, and she's actually selling it as well. So super excited, super excited. I'm excited that people are finding something that is affordable that they love to use. My best friend Sherry's using it too, but she says my videos make her laugh too hard. She can't watch them all the way through, so that's okay. She's probably shocked because I'm the person that wouldn't typically come online or stand in front of people or any of that. But this is pretty easy because I just pretend like there's nobody there, like they tell you. And just hope that some people say hi so I can know that you're on there. And I'm sitting here trying to think of, okay, I need to do my primer for my eyes. I'm moving on. Sorry, guys. Where did I put it? That is eyeshadow. I had to move everything very quickly. And I am missing that. And I don't want to miss that. We're having an event tonight at our Edenton church, so I would like to get my makeup right so that it'll stay on all day. Oh, I found it. Yay. Okay, so I'm going to use the Pro Fit eyeshadow primer. It's a little tube like this. And I'm just going to use my ring finger because they say that's like our lightest finger, and that is light on our face. And so this, you're going to notice I'm going to do one eye, and I'm going to show you the difference. This is basically brightening and helping to balance out my eyelids. So I'm just going to put this on here. Again, also kind of like glue for your eyeshadow to help your eyeshadow go on smoother and not go into those creases. I already did put my face primer on, but I guess this is just an extra step. And then I'm actually going to go a little bit under my eye too, just because I'm going to put some eyeliner on there, and I don't want that to move either, or smear down because we're going to be playing outside with kids. I don't want smeary black eyes. So that's the primer. I'll just do that on both eyes. See, what can we talk about? Volleyball? I know volleyball. Kids get to start playing volleyball in November, and Tori's super excited about that. All right, so there's the primer on my eyes. And then I'm going to take, today, I think I'm going to do a purple. So I'm going to take my double-sided brush again, and I'm just going to use this, and I'm going to take this Trio Eyeshadow Vintage Season, and I'm going to start with this light highlighter color here, and I'm actually going to use it and just fill in as like the whole eyelid to give myself a base color. I think I told you I was going to highlight up there too, and I will probably highlight up again, but I'm going to fill that in with this color. I placed an order last night and I bought, I don't do a lot of lipsticks because I'm scared of lipsticks. I think if you watch every video, I'm always like, oh, that's so bright. But I'm trying to try something different. So again, when you get to get the makeup as affordable as you can, then you can play with it. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, and this eyeshadow is very, very pigmented. It does have a little bit of fallout, and by that I mean it can fall down in here. So you just want to kind of tap your brush off, or sometimes I blow it, just to make sure like it's not going to fall all down on my face. I haven't had any with this color yet, but okay, so that's that. And then I'm going to take, I got the lighter number 11. It's like a light purple color, and I forgot to write down the color. I'm sorry. But it's the number 11 in the eyeshadow. And I'll write down all the colors that I use and everything so that you guys can see. So I'm just going to take, no, I'm not going to take the light purple first. I'm sorry. I'm going to take the dark purple first. That's in the Vintage Season pack. The purple here. And I'm going to come up and around here like this. And then right here in my corner like a V. And for most of us, we have, not all of us, but more of a hooded eye. So when you do that, you want to go a little bit higher so that you can, I mean, obviously you're not going to bring that dark purple all the way up here on your brow line, but you want to go a little bit higher so that you can ensure that when your eyes are open, you can see that color. This is a dark, so we're going to go really light-handed. And I want it to be a little bit darker in the crease, so I'm going to put that there first. And then I'm just going to sweep up and around like this to fill in the color in that area. And again, super pigmented. You don't need much to give yourself some color. So now that we have to wear masks all the time, I guess our eyeshadow is kind of important because that's the only thing people can see on us. So it's kind of fun to try new things. And again, we're going to go all the way up in here and then just kind of a V in this corner here with this darker color like this. I have nowhere to go this morning, so I told myself I wasn't going to rush with this. I tried to go fast because I know some people don't want to hang out for a long time and watch, but you know, if you can get good ideas and go back and watch it later, that's here we go. That's my thought process too. I like to upload these to YouTube, so and I enjoy watching them because I like to get ideas on different eye colors. I'm not always the best at picking what eye colors to use, but okay. So there's the light, well, the darker purple. And I'm just gonna make that just a little bit darker in the creases there, in the corners there. There we go. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this lighter purple that I told you about, and I'm actually not gonna use the brush. I'm gonna use my finger. I'm just gonna put it on there. I'm just gonna kind of put it, see how pigmented and bright that is? I'm just gonna put it on my lash line to kind of brighten that area up a little bit. Just to kind of open my eye up. And I'll do that with the highlighter as well. In the corners of my eyes. Okay. And then I'm gonna take a smaller brush, a little teeny tiny brush, and I'm gonna use that highlighter that is in the middle of the Peach Bite face palette. It's also in the, it's just a highlighter, any highlighter you can use, and I'm just gonna take that and I'm gonna put that right there in the corner of my eye to kind of brighten that up. Hey, Heather. There we go. Brightening our eyes up. And then I'm going to also take that same brush and I'm going to come up here and I'm going to put a little bit up in here just to kind of open that up also. Give you a little bit of lift. Hey, husband. There you go. All right. Eyeshadow complete. And then I'm going to come in with my Express Eye Pencil waterproof pencil. And I'm going to go under my eyes. I'm not going to do on top of my eyes today. Again, it's waterproof, so I'm hoping that it won't. And I also put my primer on, but I typically just do a little bit of eyeliner underneath my eye, and then the mascara will give me the darker look on the top of my eye. So I'm gonna come and use this to make sure you can see me, and I'm just gonna come in here and go under my eye just a little bit there. And then I like to actually blur it out with a smaller pencil, so it's not real heavy and dark. I mean, it's dark, but to blur it out a little bit. So I'm gonna come in with a pencil that's hard and fine like this, and I'm just gonna blur that out a bit. They say you shouldn't go to the corner of your eye because it closes your eye, but I don't put it on the top of my eye. So if I don't put it on the top, hopefully it's not closing my eye up as much and making my eye look smaller, because I don't want my eye to look smaller. These people that have big, beautiful eyes, I envy them. Okay, that's the eyeliner. And then, and that is a waterproof eyeliner. It goes on really smooth, really easy. Again, super, super affordable. I was gonna see if I could find the eyeliner price, but I don't think I have it up there because I think I just used them. I have to check it out online. And then I'm using my deep mascara, deep black, and I've rubbed the writing off of it, but I'm just going to use this. Let's see if if I go like this, can you see it? And this mascara is super buildable. So by that, that just means you can put it on one layer and then go back to it and layer again and again until you get the length that you want. I had somebody message me the other day and ask me, would I be interested in false eyelashes? And I thought, Lord, I don't know if I could deal with having the eyelashes on. I'm sure they're beautiful. People have eyelashes and they look amazing, but for me, that right now is just another step. So I'm just going to learn how to stretch these eyelashes out with this mascara the best I can while I still have eyelashes. And then if I get to a place where I feel like I need some extra, I might consider it. It's definitely a new trend. I am sweating bullets in here. It's hot in this bathroom. I just looked at my face and I see the sweat on my face. That's not good. Okay, and then I'm going to put some mascara down here. There we go. Makeup is done for the day. Oh, I need to put that lipstick on that I always forget to put on. So today I'm going to use the Lotus lipstick. And it's a pink color. It's a beautiful peachy pink color. Lipstick stays on. It's a super. We have matte, we have gloss, we have some really pretty lip glosses. You have to check us out. And there we go. There's our lips, our face for the day. Thanks for getting ready with me. Y'all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.